Man, what a show. What a show. If you guys missed my live stream from earlier tonight, wow. Um, and who won? Well, you think you know him. But guess what? I guess, who would have thought this man, the Radar Superstar Edge, would have won the Royal Rumble? No, you know what? And I'm an Edgehead. I've been an Edgehead for like a long time. Even I didn't think he was gonna win. I thought Dan Bryan was gonna win. Heck, I even thought at some point Goldberg, who yes did lose earlier tonight, the opening match of the show for the WWE Championship against Drew McIntyre, I thought maybe Goldberg was gonna come back and maybe enter the Rumble. Heck, Brock Lesnar, I thought that he was still a possibility to come back, but man, to have Edge come back, I mean, who would have thunk it? I mean, shoot, it's still crazy to think about how Edge came back last year and we didn't think that was going to happen. But man, only, a decade or so after he won the Royal Rumble, like was back in 2011, 2010? Yeah, I think it was 2010 Edge won the Royal Rumble last time, so, and that was like Edge's last Rumble before, retiring because of a neck injury a year later, so, man, crazy. Now, of course, the rest of the show is pretty good. Of course, you guys can go back and watch my stream. If you don't want to, this is going to be the quick little recap. Of course, the opening kickoff show match was okay. I was actually started my stream right as it started. Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler defeating Charlotte and Asuka to now be two-time women's tag team champions, which, with Lacey Evans getting involved to distract Charlotte. And then, of course, WWE Championship, I just mentioned that, spoiled it for you guys. Of course, it wasn't really much of a match. It was actually a quick squash match, but with Drew McIntyre doing the squash and defeating Goldberg with a Claymore kick, and heck, even gave his own spear to Goldberg. But hey, at least a good, show of respect between Goldberg and, Drew McIntyre at the end of the match. So, I guess that was probably the hint I needed that Goldberg wasn't going to come and get involved in the men's Rumble. But, that's all right. And, of course, speaking of Rumbles, before we get to the men's Rumble, we get to the women's Rumble. And what a Rumble. Probably the most unlikely person I thought was going to win, but I'm fine with it. Bianca Belair. I could almost say her name. I almost thought it would have been Rhea Ripley that would have won, or maybe Charlotte Flair. But, hey, that's all right. Best of luck to Bianca. Of course, Bayley was probably a favorite of some people, so. But still, hey, we'll see what Bianca does. Of course, oh yeah, I kind of forgot to mention, before that was a SmackDown Women's title match. Went out of order a little bit, but it wasn't really, it was an okay match between Carmella and the champion, Sasha Banks. But Sasha Banks did retain, so, of course, Carmella would get involved in the Women's Royal Rumble. Of course, some big surprises. Jillian Hall, Alicia Fox, Victoria. Of course, Mickie James would make her return after being gone for a while. Tori Wilson would make an appearance in the match. Playing NXT call-ups from Rhea Ripley, Shotzi Blackheart, Toni Storm, and I'm not going to name every competitor, but still it was great. And also in the middle with R-Truth getting involved and losing the 24/7 belt briefly to Alicia Fox until she got eliminated, then getting the belt back and then run off, of course, later. Not he would lose the belt to Pete Rosenberg. Yeah. And then, probably the best of the three matches on the main card, not include the two Rumbles. Roman Reigns defend the Universal Championship against Kevin Owens in a last man standing match. Definitely a good match. Definitely brutal. Probably my favorite spot of the match. And I'm glad he didn't get too hurt from it, was when KO got ran over by Roman in a golf cart. I was like, man. But, so many sick spots. But in the end, thanks to Heyman's involvement when Roman was handcuffed to one of the, pillars on the stage by KO, how, he was actually able to get free thanks to Heyman's involvement. So, of course, still Universal Champion, Roman Reigns. I kind of lose my voice because I was doing all yelling. But finally, Men's Rumble. Now, the biggest surprise of the night, not many returns. We had one NXT call-up in Damian Priest. And then we had one big return in Captain Charisma. When Christian came back, this was my face. I was in disbelief. I was like, no way. We had Edge come back the year previously. Now to have Christian come back for that one more match. That was awesome. We also had the Hurricane come in, so of course. And then, hey, Seth Rollins come back after about a good month plus away because he had to be with Becky after, gave birth to their child. But so, of course, the Messiah's back, and Braun Strowman number 30 in the match. Now, it did start out with Edge and Orton, and early on, they would go brawl outside the ring, and with Edge being number 1, Orton being number 2, that sick bump on the table for Orton, where Orton was, taken to the back by referees. So, of course, come down to the final 4, Braun Strowman, Seth Rollins, Edge, and Christian. Man. And after, of course, Braun Strowman was number 30, by the way, a brief alliance between Rollins and Strowman, which, yeah, Strowman wasn't having any of that. But then Strowman eliminated, it was down to, Strowman got eliminated, Christian got eliminated, then eventually it was down to Rollins and Edge, if I'm getting that right. I'm trying to collect myself right now as I'm trying to think of everything that happened. But in the end, Edge won. I was like, hell yeah. And I don't care. You know what? Edge, he's approaching 50. He's like, 48 this year. Still, I'll take it. I don't care. Edge going to WrestleMania, we could have either Edge versus Drew McIntyre or the real spear versus spear match we want, Edge versus Roman Reigns. I mean, either one of those. The only thing that did kind of suck, now Randy Orton did come back, so technically it was Orton that got it. Now I remember. See, this is how I'm trying to remember everything, because, everything's going through my head. It was Orton that was the last eliminated. So, okay, I skipped ahead. I know, somebody's going to say it in the comments, but once again, this was me just trying to remember everything off the top of my head. And I'm doing this as a record, but if I was doing this live, I could just hit stop and stop record. But I'm like, no, what, screw it. I'm just trying to think of everything off the top of my head. But guys, what a Rumble. I'm definitely going to say, maybe not the best Rumble, but not the worst. Definitely not. Only because of some of the matches on the main card were, like I said, the WWE Championship, not that great, but glad Drew retained. Women's Championship, meh. And then your only other title match, Universal Mountain, with the last man standing, as the stipulation, definitely good. But both the men's and women's Rumbles, both fairly good. Especially as I feel like I've got caught into my mouth. I almost can't speak anymore. Maybe just do a little bit of ASMR. And so I'm happy as the Radar Superstar won the match. How awesome. Okay. I'm going to try to get my voice back. But man, that was quite a match. Quite a show. Definitely a B+ show. Or A-. Either way, I'm glad I got back into streaming again. Hopefully I'll do another stream again for the next pay-per-view, which I believe is Elimination Chamber, which will be the final WWE Network broadcast before everything WWE related gets moved to the NBC Peacock streaming app in March. So I will definitely try to be back for that. So guys, I want to thank y'all for watching. I can't do my usual metal horns because I have the Edge figure in my hand, so I just want to say, rock on, keep collecting, stay safe. But man, the Radar Superstar, winner of the Rumble. Who would have thought in 2021 he would have won? But hey, hopefully a sign of better things to come. I guess we'll see. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching.
Dad? Yes, Stephanie? Why is there a Peacock in here?
Yeah, what's the meaning of this?
So you see, I have this great plan. Since WWE Network is not getting enough subscribers, I had to talk with NBC, and we're moving all WWE content to the Peacock streaming app. Yes, I love Peacock. $1 billion. This is gonna be the greatest deal ever. I love it.
So, in other words, you love cock, right?
Yes, no,
just say it. You love cock. You love the Peacock. I get it. I always knew you loved cock. Stephanie, I always knew your dad loved cock.
No, I love the money. I go where the money goes.
Sure. It's okay. I know you love the cock. Alright, come on, let's go, Stephanie.
From a business standpoint, I'm not gonna go with my husband's joke, but it makes sense, but yeah.
He loves cock, Stephanie. Just let him be.
No, I love the money, god damn it. It's still gonna be a good biz move.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah. Okay, now where were we? Give me that money. Give me the money, cock. That didn't sound right, out of context. God damn it. Get that out of my face. Get the hell out of here. Get the hell out of here, or you're fired.